She said that she's never felt love like she did at our program.
Many survivors of human trafficking need help escaping a horrible situation. Places like Hope Against Trafficking are here to help.
Yeah, our series of against Stop the Trafficking continues tonight with more on those who are devoted to help them out and offering women hope at a new life.
Yeah, empathy and compassion play a huge role in combating human trafficking. Our Karen Drew joins us with more.
Devin and Kimberly, it's important to realize how often this crime occurs. Every 10 minutes in the United States, a woman or child is human trafficked. That's why it's so important to create a safe environment for these survivors so they have a place to build their life back together.
So we are in the living room of one of the 4 apartments that's in this building. And each of the 4 apartments is set up, the layout is the same. You've got the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. Everyone was focused on helping children who had survived trafficking, which was needed as well. But then there was no place for women to go who were adults who had been trafficked as children or as adults, but they still needed somewhere to go to heal and get the help that they needed. So all of our funding comes from private donors, grants, things like that. Being able to give unconditional love to them, is the most rewarding job you could ever have. And watching them learn that they're worth being loved like that, and seeing the changes in their hearts and in the way they act and everything is just, it's beautiful. The woman who has passed away recently, actually. We were on our way to court one day. I was going to court with her to help her get out of some trouble. And she started crying and, sorry, I'm gonna start crying. And she said that she's never felt love like she did at our program, and that she didn't know that she could be loved that way. And she was, just so thankful. And she was always so excited. She would come to all of our events with us and volunteer because she just loved being around us. We were her family, and she always expressed her appreciation for us and wanted to graduate from our program and come back and work with us and help other women and, go speak at events and share her story and give other women hope. And that was the biggest connection I think I've ever had with any adult, to be honest. So. Honestly, when I got the call, I didn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it was true. The next day, I actually, went to the medical examiner's office and identified her. So that's, I think, the moment it really hit. It is such a joy to work with these women. I learn more from them, I think, than they could ever learn from me. Loving that woman and getting that close to her, even though I lost her and it was painful, I'll never regret knowing her and having the honor to care for her and love her, the way she allowed me to. And the hope is, and a lot of them have voiced that they will graduate and then come and work with us and help new women who are coming into the program. So that's the hope of Hope Against Trafficking, is that they'll want to just stay with us forever.
Hope Against Trafficking is a 2-year program, but Chrissy and the staff members hope that their relationships with these survivors last a lifetime. Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.
All right, Karen, and there's so much more to this story, including the very real issue of boys and men being trafficked.
For that and much more, we hope you'll go to our Stop the Trafficking page. You'll find it at our website at clickondetroit.com.
And now here's what's coming up tomorrow at 5.